It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Reckenwell. This is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies.
Well, how are you this morning?
Don't even ask.
Don't even ask. Don't even want to talk about it.
Nope. Don't even.
I hear you. Well, at least we got better temperature starting off today. A little bit better.
Where?
Here?
Oh, I didn't notice.
It's not quite as cold.
Oh.
Not quite as cold. It's rainy. We got some really nice days coming up. I think even later in the week we got a 90. So
Hadn't looked.
That is awesome.
Hadn't looked. It's an Eeyore kind of day.
It's a what?
Eeyore kind of day.
Oh, Eeyore. You're just blah.
I don't care.
Don't care.
Don't make no difference.
Just
another day.
Another day in the trenches.
Just another day.
Well, so see, I'm trying to look positive for you.
I am being positive.
Because with this weather that's coming up, means stuff may start growing after the rain we got, which means that ching ching, greens in your pocket from mowing.
Doesn't matter.
You don't care.
Not today.
All right, Eeyore.
It's an Eeyore day.
Eeyore day.
Eeyore day. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
It's not too bad today, though. Like I said, with the weather and everything, I'm a little better spirit today.
You are?
Yep. I like the weather when it changes a little bit. I don't like it real hot right now. I mean, this is springtime. It needs to kind of bounce back and forth a little bit, but this isn't.
It doesn't need to have a 25-degree swing in the morning.
No,
so.
that's yeah. I've been talking about that. That's where everybody's getting sick. Is those big temperature swings, and then one day it's freezing, one day we're 80 degrees. Only in Arkansas.
Only in Arkansas. If you don't like the weather, hang around. It'll change in the next 30 minutes.
Exactly. So you got big plans this week, or
Nope.
Nope. That's good.
Might go over to Harrison on Friday, do a ball game. Not sure yet. Gonna try to do something local maybe on Saturday. Not sure yet.
Everything's just not sure yet.
Not sure yet.
Working on this, working on that. So many avenues.
Just not sure yet.
However, an Eeyore day.
Just an Eeyore kind of day. How about you?
I don't have any big plans. I'm actually going to be home this weekend instead of going back to Springdale, which I've been the last couple of weekends. But I love it over there. I love seeing my granddaughter, and I don't know if I had told you, but I actually got to go to her swimming lessons.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah. Had a good time. So yeah, I enjoy that. But I think we're staying home this weekend, and I got some stuff around the house I need to start getting caught up on.
Like a nap?
Yeah, like a nap.
You know, hard work. I understand that at your age you got to limit that.
I know. See, you're learning this.
Yeah.
Your wife would agree. You need to just take it easy every now and then.
No. You can do that later.
There you go.
No time for taking it easy. The weather changing the way it is, and the lakes are way down. I just wonder how low they're going to let them go.
I don't know, and I know, we got some rain in, so they've been running 6 units, which kind of surprised me at Bull Shoals. Now, Bull Shoals ain't as low as Norfolk. Norfolk's way below what we were last year. Bull Shoals is kind of in line again, but they still got 4 running now. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I don't know how low they're going to try to get them, and, they're looking down the road for, I'm sure, predictions through the spring, how much water we're going to get.
And they're still not as low as what they were when I was a kid growing up here. They used to keep them way lower than this.
No, I could see that. I think one of the biggest issues is when that happened, the river down below because I know a lot of times they'd have to almost cut off the water because they were so low in the lakes that it would cause problems in the rivers. So that's why they passed that thing where they've got
the minimum
flow. They got to keep enough water to be able to keep that minimum flow going to keep the river alive.
When was the last time you fished the river?
I think last year was the last time. Well,
2 years ago. Huh?
Yeah, probably 2 years ago, actually.
Wow.
It's been a while. I love it, and I just don't do it.
Yeah.
I need to.
I can't tell you the last time I was on Lake Norfolk.
Really?
And I sure can't remember the last time I was on Lake Bull Shoals.
Or the rivers.
The rivers, well, unfortunately, I'm about 3 birthdays behind on taking the grandkids for fishing trips. So I'm about 3 years behind on that.
It's funny how you live here and just kind of...
You just take it for granted. They're there. Oh, yeah. Drive across them a lot, but that's about it.
I'll do that later this summer. I got stuff going on now. You know, that's kind of where I'm at. That's how it is. And then later that summer never comes.
Yeah. Fishing and swimming, yeah. That's for tourists.
I like swimming. I like going to the lake and jumping in and doing some swimming.
I'd be okay with it, but I don't like getting wet.
You know?
I guess we ought to get started, huh?
You got it.
You think?
Rock and roll.
Time for the morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. 870-508-1771 is their number. Hospice of the Ozarks been taking care of Baxter and Marion County since 1979. They'll be glad to take care of you as well. If you have any questions about what hospice care is and what they can do for your family, just pick up your phone, give them a call. They'll be glad to answer any questions you might have. And now the morning prayer with Sarah.
Lord, we just thank you for this day that you've made. We thank you for just providing this day with our needs, and we thank you for what you're doing in and through this community. It's amazing. We just thank you for the unity that's in this community, and we just thank you so much. And we thank you for our first responders, Lord, that just go out and just they keep on, and I just pray that they would know that their work is seen. Thank you for the soldiers that fight for this country, so we have freedom. Thank you. We just thank you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. 870-508-1771. We'll be back after a quick word. From Bob and Linda Zador of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lee Mack Ridley.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person, who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zador. The Z-Team is Century 21 Lee Mack Ridley. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views, this is what you see. Pretty good shot, Scooter.
Yeah, not a bad shot this morning.
A lot of water in that river.
Mm-hmm. A lot of water going down it.
Yep. What you're looking at is the beautiful White River that separates Baxter County, Arkansas from Marion County, Arkansas. This is the city of Cotter, what you're looking at straight ahead. The baseball field, the city park to your lower left. Over to the far left would be the Rainbow Bridge. Behind that is the trellis bridge for the railroad tracks. Over to the far right is the city of Mountain Home. In front of that is the city of Gassville. The old Witch's Hat Water Tower about 1 o'clock. Way off in the distance straight ahead is the state of Missouri. And you can see cars and trucks going across 412 on the bypass there. That keeps you out of the city of Cotter. But if you'd like to go check out the city of Cotter, just turn on 62B. Take that little trip down there. Pretty quaint little town down there. And they've got a lot of things going on down there at the city of Cotter. There's a fire, Scooter. Look at that smoke burling away.
Oh, yeah. Somebody got a little bonfire going out there or something.
Something.
Burning something.
Contractors Trust, the Railroad Depot, and the museum there. Just a great shot of the beautiful White River. Going to be a pretty nice day today, so it's if you've never been down there, take a trip down, check it out. The baseball field's in pretty good shape, it looks like. Going to run through some temperatures. The scooter lets that go through. The Z-Clips, currently in Mountain Home, it's 43. Harrison is 49. Batesville is 47. Yellville and Marshall both at 44. Salem's at 41. Mountain View and Calico Rock at 45. West Plains, Missouri at 40. Springfield, Missouri at 43. Poplar Bluff, Missouri at 40. And St. Louis, Missouri at 37. That's a cool shot.
Mm-hmm.
The old Trellis Bridge.
Got a vehicle driving across.
Yeah. Go ahead and take a look at the radar. Currently on the national scene on the radar, nothing in Arkansas, nothing in Missouri. After about 8 o'clock this morning, everything will be cleared out of this area. Looks like some cold weather in Chicago down all the way to the tip of Illinois. Some snowy looking weather up in Wisconsin and Michigan. But for our central area, Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, going to be all clear later on this afternoon. Look like a pretty good day. We're going to go ahead and zoom into Arkansas. And you can see from Bentonville to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Fort Smith to Memphis, Conway, Little Rock, Hot Springs, Pine Bluff. After about 8:30 or 9 o'clock this morning, all that you see right now is going to be out of the area. We're going to have a nice, clean, clear day. On the national scene, no watches and warning for Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Iowa. We've got some freeze warning going on in Alabama and Georgia, North and South Carolina as well. We've got some extreme heat warnings going on in Arizona, southern portion of California, and part of Nevada. And some high winds going on up north. Nothing that's going to affect us in the next day or two. 7-day forecast. High today is going to be 70, mostly sunny, low of 46. Tomorrow's going to be a high of 82, low of 51. Friday is going to be high of 85 with a low of 54. Saturday, 87 degrees with a low of 58. And Sunday, 89 degrees with a low of 45. And then we're going to get back to normal temperatures. Going to be high of 63 on Monday. So
Gee,
we're going to have quite the swing.
it never fails.
Tuesday, 69.
Enjoy the weather while we got it.
Because it's going to change. Oh, you got the pollen up, do you?
Yeah, the pollen's starting to show its head for people.
Tree pollen's high today, high tomorrow, and high on Friday. Grass is low today, low tomorrow, and low on Friday, and then no ragweed to speak of. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk, 550.60, which is 1.40 below full pool of 552, currently generating with 1.
We're quite a bit lower than the last couple of years there.
Yeah.
But Bull Shoals, we're kind of in line. We jumped back up, so.
Lake Bull Shoals, 656.56, which is 2.44 below full pool of 659, and they're currently generating 4. What do you think about that?
There you go.
Ought to be a lot of fishermen out today.
Yeah. You would think with the little nicer weather and pumping some water down. But when they start running a lot of generators, the fishing's hard. It's really hard.
It's good for the fish.
Good for the fish, hard to catch.
Makes it good for the fish.
There you go.
Lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z-Team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to help you. Bob and Linda Zadora. We'll be back in just a moment with community news and happenings.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out,
you build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
What was that?
I don't know. She's losing it.
She needs a little screen time.
Apparently.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings, and you keep whacking your head over there. You're not going to have very many brain cells left. Time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434, Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. Have you been by there lately, Scooter?
I have.
What did you see that was new to you?
I didn't pay attention to what was new. I mean, they got a full parking lot. How do you notice what's new and what's not? They got so many items out there.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. They're starting to build that construction line real big, too.
Looks like it, yeah.
Which is awesome. That's right in line with what they do. And it's kind of nice being able to have a construction where you can get construction equipment right here in Mountain Home and have somebody that can work on them and keep them going for you. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you see that was new?
Nothing.
Oh.
That was my question to you. You can't turn around and ask me the same question. Just don't
work. I thought you were
there.
asking because there was something you saw. They've got a full parking lot. If anybody ever drove by, you can't miss it. Tractors from one end to the other. They got zero turns, RTVs. Like I said, the full line of construction equipment now. It's just amazing what they can carry.
Yeah, now is the time to get your hay equipment ready.
Yes.
Don't wait until the first cutting. Get out there and your baler won't work. Well, you should have thought about that back in March.
Yeah. Having baler equipment, once it's cut, you kind of got limited time to get it baled.
Yeah. Ozarks Farm and Lawn's got all kinds of things out there for you. Construction equipment, like Scooter said, mini X's, full-size excavators, mini skid steers, full-size skid steers. They've got front-end loaders, backhoes, Kubotas, New Holland tractors. They've got all that kind of stuff. They've got a service department out there that can take care of anything that you got broke. If you got parts that you know you need, you ought to go by there and let them see if they can help you with them. It's been the same type of business since in the 70s when the building was built. So there's a long legacy of good repair work being done out of there. Like I said, it's time to get your baling equipment together, your tedders, your rakes, your balers, round bales, square bales, big ones, little ones, don't matter. They got it.
Well
Ozarks
said.
Farm and Lawn.
I know they take care of me, and they've always taken care of my tractors and everything, and been really
Break
happy
bed
with
trailers.
them. Brick bed trailers.
Break bed trailers. RTVs. Skid steers. Zero turns. Skags. Got it.
Perfect.
Need it.
What more could you ask for?
You to buy a trailer.
I thought you were.
No, I got two.
You were going to buy the trailer. I was going to borrow it, remember?
Oh.
You hadn't figured this out.
Nah, I don't think that's happening.
You've got a couple trailers already.
Yeah. Couple trailers, couple tractors. Don't need no more stuff.
I hear you.
Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals, brings you community news and happenings every morning. We've got a community yard sale March the 21st at the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas. This is brought to you by Century 21 Lemac Realty. Drop off your priced items at the food bank. You can give them a call, 870-425-6356 for more information. All benefits go to the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas. The yard sale will be held from 9 to 4 in the vacant parking lot behind Century 21. And just remember, for every dollar raised, it's 7 meals going through the food bank. Mountain Home Parks and Recreation Center, LC Salmon Juice Center presents the Spring Carnival, which will be Saturday the 28th of March from 11 to 1 at 1101 Spring Street in Mountain Home. There'll be cotton candy for $1, canned soda and water for $1, free carnival games, inflatables, craft corner, face tattoos, sidewalk chalk art, and you can even, are you playing the Easter Bunny, Scooter?
No, I don't.
It says right here, come
No.
see Scooter, the Easter Bunny.
No, the real Easter Bunny will be there, but I'm not.
Oh, the real Easter Bunny. Okie dokie then. Parents' Night Out, April the 10th on a Friday from 6 to 9. And not required, but offering pre-registration up to the date of the event from 9 to 3. And for 5-year-old to 12 years old, it's $15 each, $5 discount for each additional child. That again is located at 1101 Spring Street here in Mountain Home. They're excited to invite you to a Parents' Night Out event. Leave your kids with them for a fun-filled evening while you enjoy a well-deserved break. Get your taxes done. Activities include inflatable bounce house, climbing wall, gym activities, crafts, video game room. Dinner will be hot dogs, chips, water, Kool-Aid. Get a hold of Kelly Lewis at klewis@cityofmountainhome.com or call the youth center 870-424-7275. Then we have on April the 11th, on a Saturday, it will be the 2026 Bomber Booster Club Golf Tournament, sponsored by Clay Maxey Chevrolet. It's a 4-man scramble at the Big Creek Golf and Country Club. The tee time will be 8:30 in the morning. Entry fee is $125 per person or $500 for a 4-man team. Skins game is $20 per team. Pay at the pro shop. Price includes golf cart, mulligans, and lunch after the completion. Hole prizes at every hole, limited to the first 28 teams. In case of inclement weather, they'll have a makeup day will be announced. You can make your checks payable to the Bomber Booster Club and mail them to Post Office Box 2354, Mountain Home 72654. For more information, get a hold of Bailey Bodenhammer, Rob Williams, Mitch Husky, Del Leonard, or the athletic office at the high school. The Mountain Home Naval Junior ROTC will be having a mini golf tournament on the same day. It's 18 teams per flight. First flight will go out at 10 and it'll run from 10 till noon. Second flight is from noon to 2. Sign your team up today. Have fun. Do good while having fun. Challenging 18 holes. Anybody can play mini golf. Anybody, no age limit. Go ahead and get out there, have a good time. Help them raise money because they've been invited to represent not only Mountain Home, but the state of Arkansas on the 4th of July parade, honoring the country's 250th birthday/anniversary. It's a 4-day trip that will provide an experience of a lifetime for the Mountain Home Naval Junior ROTC. And Mountain Home will get to show off a little bit in front of the whole nation as that parade progresses. For more information, get a hold of the Booster Club President, Tim Nichols, 870-321-6726, and you can make those checks payable to MHHS NJROTC Booster Club. The tournament address will be Little T's Mini Golf on Highway 5 North, which is also 39 County Road 917 here in Mountain Home. If you have any questions for them on how this is going to work, give Mr. Scott a call at 870-701-3066. So, all kinds of sponsorship availability there to help make this happen. They're having to raise quite a bit of money, Scooter, to make this trip for these kids. It's somewhere just short of about $60,000. So you can sponsor a team. It's $55 a team for 5 people on each team. You can sponsor a shirt for $75. A whole sponsor is $100. A golf sponsorship's $1,000. Ice cream sponsorship's $1,800. Food and drink is $36, and then a presenting sponsor is $5. More information, like I said, give Tim Nichols a call, 870-321-6726. Second Amendment Legacy Foundation will be having their annual fundraiser banquet, and that will be on Friday, April the 17th at 5:30 at the Baxter County Fairgrounds at 1507 Fairground Drive. If you need tickets, get a hold of Joanna Baxter, 870-424-3535, Bo Trammell, 870-402-9002. Get a hold of Joanna Baxter at Baxter Insurance, or you can get a hold of Bo at White River Firearms. Second Amendment Legacy Foundation, all funds that are raised are spent back into the communities. Any community that borders Baxter County is eligible to put in for a grant, and they'll look at them and decide who's the most deserving and get the money spent out. They have spent a ton of money back into the neighborhood. Let's see what we got here. We've got a $1,000 table, which includes 8 dinners and a $250 raffle pack and a choice of a firearm. You've got a $2,000 table, which is 8 dinners, a $500 raffle pack, special recognition, and the choice of a firearm. Individual tickets, a $250 raffle stack, includes 1 free dinner, and there's a $500 raffle stack that includes 2 free dinners. Single dinner tickets are $50. Dinner ticket for 2 is $90. They'll take credit card, cash, check, you name it, they'll take it. They're not bashful. They know where you are. They have awarded over $75,000 since 2024. Again, this is a great organization, some good folks that are in control of this. If you want an opportunity to help with this, be there, get a hold of one of those people. Dan Hall's number's on here as well, 870-421-2322. Yep. You going this year, Scooter?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. That's never dread. You have an opportunity to win a drawing. Is that a drawing, Scooter? Is that the way you say that? Drawing?
You got a chance to win a rifle. Rifle and a shotgun.
Not a raffle, but a rifle.
Yeah.
A shotgun will be given away on April the 14th. Those tickets are $5 a piece. It's a 12-gauge shotgun. A .308 rifle. Those tickets are $10 a piece. That will be given away on June the 2nd. Need not to be present to win, but winner is required to fill out all federal background check information. For more information, give them a call at 870-424-6277. All proceeds will stay local for veterans and their families. This is brought to you by American Legion Post 52, the Alley White Post 52 at 717 Market Street. I think we made it through, Scooter.
All right.
Community News and Happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. We'll be right back.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Dept Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Dept grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's third Wednesday of the month, and it's time for the veterans to be here. Dr. George Wolford, Arkansas Department of Disabled American Veterans, together with Veterans Suicide Prevention. Dan is not here today.
Well, Dan is, I hope he's still sleeping. He's even been having trouble sleeping, but he's leg locked out like this in a cast, and he's had a fit of a time, but he's on the up and up. He's getting better.
Tell us who Dr. George Wolford is.
Well, that's a long story. Do you want the legal part or the illegal part?
You've got 28 minutes, so you tell whatever you want to tell.
Well, currently, I work with Dan doing suicide prevention here in the community. I'm a member of American Legion, Disabled American Veterans, VFW. I serve as a service officer at both DAV and VFW. Gives me a position to help other veterans. That's what the service officer does. And when I do that, when I help other veterans, I've got a bird's eye view of potential problems. Those potential problems lead me into the area of suicide prevention. It's an area that I've had a particular interest in for 20-some years. Actually took an interest in it back in 2008 when the suicide numbers hit the roof, when we had economic, some would call it a collapse, some called it the Second Great Depression, some just called it a blip in the IT market, whatever you wanted to call it. Depends on whether you lost money or not, I guess. So that's when I first took an interest in it, and I noticed that the numbers coming out from the government didn't match the numbers from the World Health Organization. In any case, I got active in that here in this community about 14 years ago with veterans when I noticed that Vietnam veterans had a suicide rate that was really off the charts. And then I noticed our community was off the chart. So getting involved as a veteran service officer, I had a chance to intercede, if you will. And I've really enjoyed that work, not only with the veterans, literally saving lives. It's not resuscitation or stopping the flow of blood, but it is saving lives, and then working with the families. It's just really satisfying work.
What is your background all the way back? Let's go. How did George Wolford get his start?
I grew up in rural Michigan, farm country. Spent a lot of time on a tractor, back when we baled hay in square bales, we put them up on a hay wagon like that, with a hook on one hand. And,
back when baling hay was baling hay.
Baling hay, yeah. It's, no round bales at that time, no bale forks.
What got you interested in going into the service?
Family history of, military service. My father served for 31 years.
Okay.
He was hospital administrator. That was his job. He was a World War II pilot, B-17 pilot, and when that was all over, he became a hospital administrator, and I just had a military background in the family. It was, my tour in the military was initially as an enlisted man, and then I got called back because when I got out, I got an education, got a doctorate in clinical psychology, and then I got a second doctorate in community psychology, which a community psychologist does for a community of any size, could be a county or a nation. What a clinical psychologist does for an individual, essentially. Then I got called back to do a couple special things because of my education. So I got called back as an officer, so I got colonel. I got to experience military kind of in two different ways.
What branch did you serve in?
Army.
Army. And where were you deployed at?
I was in Germany. Yeah, I don't know how I missed Vietnam, because that was right at the height of Vietnam when I went in. Volunteered to go in, and they just sent me to Germany. I guess they needed people there too. I was upset about having to leave the United States. Some kindly old sergeant came in and told me, "Oh, you're going to love the castles over there and this, that, and the other thing." And I went, "No, I don't want to leave America."
Did you like the castles?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Germany is beautiful. Oh, yeah. And the German people are beautiful, and the food's wonderful, and nothing I didn't like. Yeah.
The psychologist side of this, people may not realize how important having someone that they can, as they say, twist the ear of, and go back and just talk and just know they're being listened to. How did you get to Arkansas, and how has that shaped your ability to do what you do?
My mother retired here way back when, in the 60s, early 60s, and I came back to visit, of course. Excuse me, and when I did, wow, this looks just like where I grew up in Michigan, except it's not as cold. So that attracted me, and there was more water. Who doesn't like water? Running water in particular, like the rivers and streams, and the good fishing. So yeah, I was attracted to the place first time I saw it, and the additional longer summer season and so on. So that there's not much about Arkansas that I don't like, and what I mostly like about Arkansas today is there's a lot about Arkansas that's old-fashioned. The politics, just the way they balance their budget. For heaven's sakes, who balances their budget today? Arkansas does. So that's the old-fashionedness is why I stay. I tried California, The weather's nice. The ocean's fantastic.
Mhm.
Flowers all year round. But it's not me. Put it that way.
So this has become home.
This is home.
How long have you been here?
Since 76.
76. How many veterans live in our general area? Say Baxter, if you can say Baxter, or is it Baxter, Marion, Fulton? When you talk about numbers of veterans, what is the gauge?
We've got 5,500, according to the census. We've got 5,500 veterans in Baxter County, roughly 2,500 veterans in each of the contiguous counties. That'd be Searcy, Fulton, Izard, Marion, and then Booger County or Howell County up in Missouri. Now that's, try and understand that probably 30% of the veterans have an attitude about the census, so they're not on the census.
Mm-hmm. So the number could be a lot bigger than what it shows.
It could be 30% higher.
Which is a huge number. What keeps them from trying to not take advantage of, but be active in what's available to them? Why are veterans so standoffish when it comes to getting what they're entitled to?
Well, some of them have had a bad experience with the government while they were in service, some after they've been released from the service. Yeah, picture an 18-year-old young man or woman strapped up with about 100 pounds of gear on their back, standing in 110-degree heat, guarding a roadway so that Halliburton trucks can run oil out of Kuwait.
Mm-hmm.
How's that going to make them feel? And maybe getting shot at doing it so Halliburton can run their trucks. You develop an attitude over things like that. Maybe seeing people die while you're doing it. I could tell some other stories, but hey, I'm a patriot too, okay? But not everything's above the board. And it's easy enough to develop an attitude when it's not all you've been told it is, and you're not getting what you were promised. Things I'll say this though, things have never been better at the VA than they are today. Never in my lifetime. But they weren't always this good.
Mm-hmm.
I earned some disability while I was in the military service, and it took me 5.5 years to get my first little bit. I got a little bit more last year, and it only took 7 weeks. Big difference.
Mm-hmm.
So things are changing for the better at the VA, but it wasn't always like that. Some guys came back missing parts, and they asked for a little help from the VA. Fell on deaf ears for 5-10 years or more, So yeah, some guys have an attitude about the government in general. They just don't want anything more to do with it.
Do you see where that's changing some with the newer generations of veterans that are coming out of the service? Are they more likely to sign up for their benefits that they have coming to them versus the ones that maybe have been in the Vietnam era?
They are. They've got a discharge planning now, and although it's not all it could be either, it's something which, they didn't even say goodbye to me. I didn't know I had educational benefits. I went out and incurred a tremendous amount of debt for my education because I didn't know the government would pay for it. They didn't tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
I went out and I spent $104,000 for my education, which I had to pay back. I didn't know that the government would have paid for that.
And no retroactive, I take it.
No. I didn't know I had access to VA health care. They didn't tell me that. So, now nowadays they screen people, they check their health, make sure they're healthy before they're discharged. If they're not, they make sure that they get healthy. They take care of whatever health problems they have at the time of discharge. They make sure they know their benefits, which the benefits today are way better than they were when I got discharged, way better. Particularly the educational benefits, and on and on. So, yeah, things are different today. They're a lot better.
What is the number one used benefit that they come out of the service? What are the number one things that they do go after and do use?
Educational benefits are high on the priority. If a veteran doesn't use his educational benefits, he can assign them to his kids. Wow.
Has it always been that way, or is that something that's new?
That's within the last 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't happening when I was there.
Mm-hmm. Well, you didn't even know you had them, so it's
right.
A big difference, right? It's time for a quick break. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
Smart is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels, from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love the great deals on our versatile, reliable lineup, helping you turn dream projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sale ends soon. Stop by your local dealer or go to KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today, where comfort meets savings. Your senior health care.
Welcome back to the Morning Show on XL7-TV. Dr. George Wolford, Arkansas Department Disabled American Veterans. He's also with Together with Veteran Suicide Prevention. Suicide, people don't think that that's a big deal around here, but it really is.
Yeah. It's not as bad as it used to be. When we started 14 years ago in suicide prevention, Baxter County was the highest in Arkansas at 300% of the national rate. And last year we had 0. So we're real happy with that. And I don't think Dan or I would take credit for it. You know, it's, we had a lot of help from the community. And when something like that happens, it's so absolutely awesome. How can you take credit for it? You know, it's, I'm not ashamed to call it divine intervention. But that's the way it is. I mean, this community here is plugged in to helping one another. I've done a lot of volunteer work and a lot of nonprofit work in various places, and I've never seen anything like this area right here, particularly for veterans. The community really cares, and they put their money where their mouth is. They step up, and a subtle little difference. Some places, if I happen to be wearing a veteran hat, people will say thank you for your service. In Mountain Home, they say thank you for my freedom.
That's different.
It is different, and it's meaningful because they recognize their benefit. They're not just acknowledging me. They recognize how their life is different. Yeah. So it's a great community to be a volunteer. On that note, if someone wants to volunteer to work with veterans and be a part of what we're doing, we've got plenty of space for that. Disabled American Veterans Auxiliary is open to participants. Typically, veteran auxiliaries are the spouse of a veteran, but not ours. In fact, the majority of the people in the DAV auxiliary are members of the community that don't have a spouse that are a veteran. They're people that work, are executives that work in some area of the community, banking or healthcare or something of that nature, and they're just eager to plug in and help veterans.
So what you're saying is you don't have to be a veteran to be a volunteer to help.
That's correct. Also on our suicide, U.S. Veteran Outreach, suicide prevention, we have a quarterly meeting. The last one was the best one attended ever. Kind of our city leaders, city fathers, and the people from the schools, the principals, superintendents, school counselors, the school officers, the police officers. Our mayor attends from time to time, so on. And the judge. People are welcome to come to that and see how they can help. You can get a hold of me or Dan Hall for the information. We meet at the college, ASU, at the Shed Center once every quarter. You can get a hold of us for the date and the time. It's usually at 11:30. We provide lunch. We need to know how many are coming if you want to be fed. Otherwise, we got plenty of chairs.
How does a veteran that just moved into this area, how do they find out what's available, or is every program the same nationwide, or is things different per county, per state, per county?
I think there are a lot of things that are the same nationwide. DAV, VFW, American Legion, they're pretty much, the organizations are pretty much the same nationwide. But I think we have a lot more for veterans in this community than many. Our county service officer, Charlie Leonard, got to be the best in the state, and the most underpaid. I wish that guy'd get a raise. He had a cost of living adjustment, but not a raise. He's been there close to 10 years, and his workload's gone up about 350%. I do keep track. These are real numbers, not a joke, okay? Because I'm one of the primary guys that sends him people. So I keep track of how many people I'm sending him. He's a retired Air Force guy, extremely competent. And he has to be increasingly competent because of his workflow, is increasing. Anyway, if you go see Charlie Leonard, the County Veteran Service Officer, you'll be well taken care of. He is, and I think I'm pretty sure he is the best in the state. Not just personal opinion, but the opinion of many others as well.
The county service officer works for the county in which they serve.
He's employed by the county, but he is, I think the county pays half his wages, and he's responsible to the county. The Arkansas Department of Veteran Affairs pays the other half of his wages, and I could be wrong about that, but I think that's how it goes. And the Department of Veteran Affairs, Arkansas Department of Veteran Affairs, provides its annual training. And I've been to those trainings, and they are awesome. They have people come right from the VA to tell them what's new.
So if you're looking to get a hold and figure out what your benefits are, just get a hold of the county judge's office. And,
Charlie Leonard's office, he has his own office. It's pretty much right across from the county sheriff's office on 9th Street.
Okay.
Right across from where the old Sheds furniture store used to be, next to the county agricultural office.
Okay. Back over by the jail then?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'd be a good way for you to get started and get the ball rolling. Somebody new just moving into the area, if you don't know where any of that is, just go to the courthouse and they can point you the right direction.
Oh, absolutely. It's only a block from the courthouse. Yeah.
Won't be a bad way to get things started. I would imagine with everything that goes on in the Veterans Administration and everything that goes on with the DAV, there are a lot of benefits that aren't touched and aren't being used. They're there for a reason. They're there for those that have served our country to have something that will help them down the road. So how do you encourage people to go ahead and sign up for their benefits?
Well, that's not too hard once they know about them, but there are a lot of benefits that veterans don't know about. We're in a retirement community, so we have no small number of veterans that are living at home with a spouse and they're struggling. The spouse is a primary caregiver, and the veteran's maybe not able to walk as well, maybe not able to drive as well, maybe not able to dress himself as well, or similar such problems. The VA has a program called Aid in Attendance, and they will pay the spouse up to about $1,785 a month to care for that veteran. If there's no spouse, they'll pay the veteran that money to hire a caregiver. There's a new program actually that started nationally, but started in Arkansas, and that is where a veteran, it's kind of like Adopt a Veteran, where a veteran can move into the home of another person and they become like a family member. And that got its roots right here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And that's a choice for veterans. Those homes are around in various towns in Arkansas. So if a veteran wants to live in a family type of an atmosphere instead of the VA nursing home or a place like Southern Meadows, they can live in a regular home with a family. So people don't know about these benefits. Is the main reason that they're not using them. They're there, you know. Aid in Attendance will also go toward paying for congregate care, you know, like Southern Meadows. I keep using them for an example, but I pass them every day on my way in and out of town, so they're on my mind. Yeah, there are other VA benefits that people don't know about, and that's why I'm a benefits service officer for VFW and DAV, so that I keep abreast of what's going on in these things, so I can tell people about them, so that they can utilize them. They've paid for them, they've earned them, you know, and they'll use them if they know about them. So if you don't know what your benefits are, ask.
Find out.
Find out indeed.
There's a lot of them out there.
There are a lot of them indeed, more than ever. And they're, you know, if you're 60 years old or 55 years old and older, I'll guarantee there are benefits that have come along that have been instituted that you don't know about.
Things aren't the same as they were back in the 70s.
Amen. Thank God.
And that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely a good thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we missed? We got about 30 seconds left.
Well, I'd like to encourage people to volunteer in any one of the veteran organizations that you like. VFW has an auxiliary. DAV has an auxiliary. come join us. You know, if you want to help veterans, if you want to be a part of something that's growing, U.S. Veteran Outreach, the suicide prevention program. Since we've been so successful with veterans, we're starting to work with school kids now. Big deal for us.
Dr. George, thanks for being here. We'll see you next month.
All right.